Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. How can I help? This is my favorite question. I don't know if you've got this question or a favorite question, but it is now my favorite question. Welcome to day 3041 of What You Up To Now. This is a segment where I document my journey, I share my lessons learned, I talk about what I'm working on and talking about so that you can realize that business is different for each and every one of us, but my way of doing it, I'm sure, is different than most people's way of doing it. But it works for me, and you have to figure out what works for you. Today, I'm talking about and working on a bunch of different things. I'm in a competition called the 100. I am building, growing, scaling, and supersizing my Supersize Your Business School, working on learning and figuring out how to do that. I'm offering a mastermind starting July 1st. I've got all kinds of crazy things in the works that I'm excited about. And we're doing the Supersize challenges, Supersize You annual challenge to help us become the best possible version of ourselves. That's my purpose, is to be the best possible version of me and help other people to do the same. And then our Supersize Your Business First actual annual challenge. I love annual challenges. I have for a long time. I've done them a vast majority of my life, but especially after my sudden cardiac arrest, I started doing an annual challenge. My first one there was with respect to exercising every day for a year. That was the first goal I set after I woke up in the hospital. I'm like, WTF, that's not a good question. What am I going to do? I got to figure out what the hell just happened to me so that I can make sure it never happens again. And I started to look into a lot of different things. I did a ton of research, which I have a propensity to do. Sometimes I get stuck in these learning loops. Anybody else do that? I realized that the internet was one of the best things that ever happened to me, but one of the worst things that ever happened to me, because it allowed my analytical brain to just go forever in information absorption and overload and learning. And I have always been a lifelong learner, but it really took it over the top. So today we're talking about the Super Framework. Every month we're covering a 5-step process that we designed together at the beginning of the year that we apply and we use in each of the different areas of the life framework. I teach and share and have since 2020 a 9-part life framework. Prior to that, I shared and taught and coached on and demonstrated and provided tools for a 7-part life framework that I'd gotten from, back in the 80s, late 70s, early 80s, from Jim Rohn and Tony Robbins. I learned a 7-part life framework. And it fit for me. I was a student. I was actually in the hospital when I first came across it. And I needed a way to organize the way my brain works, because otherwise I was all over the place. So I started teaching and using that in my life. And after a couple of decades of using it in my life, I'm like, oh my God, this is my secret for how I've been able to do things and accomplish all the things I've accomplished. Why am I not telling other people about it and sharing? I started by sharing it with my kids and with other people I love and care about, and it had positive impacts on their life, and so I just continued to share it and added a gazillion things to my toolbox. So I am working on that. I'm actually learning about AI a little bit with my son, because I need it with my vision challenges to help me be more productive and actually get things done in a way that doesn't take the entire day, so I can spend time doing the things I love with the people I love and care about. All right, that's it. That's all I've got today. I am recording on my phone because we're having challenges with social media. It never ceases to amaze me. And I knew that someday I was going to have to switch technology and just do it on my tools and my own things. But when we've got a tool that works for us, we continue to use it until it frustrates us to the point where we solve the problem and do something different. All right, have an amazing day. If I can help you, ask. Otherwise, I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.